Hello, here I am again. As I showed you in the previous videos, we were busy gluing this thing on top, and the glue already has set a little bit, and we can now cut away these as I'm installing the last strips now of the shingles, and then we can shape this after in order to be able to install the last strips. And I just chop it off with a sharp knife. I do this very carefully and away from your hand. Don't do it this way, but do it that way. And with patience, we just go back and forward with the knife until we chop off this toothpick. We don't do it with force, we just move back and forward till it more or less became like you want. And then you can start to shape this. You can do this with a knife, or you can do it with a plane. With the knife, we just do it like that. But the disadvantage of a knife is that it won't be that even. So I think I will get the knife. In the meanwhile, I will get a plane. So in the meanwhile, you can have a look at the house, how it looks like now. All the shingles are installed, as you can see, and I will get a plane version. Okay, here I am again, and then we'll have to plane away the axis, and I do it with a very small plane. As you can see, it's not that big. It's a Stanley, old Stanley. If you have something similar, just use it. And then we start to plane gently, giving it shape. And then we don't pass the middle from both sides. The final shaping you can still do with a knife, but this gives it a good start. Keep the center line. Keep it in mind that you won't pass the center line from one side. Okay, enough from that side, and now we turn it around and do the other side. Look, tiny little wood curls. And then we do it from the other side. I need some more light. And we hold the plane, of course, in the angle that it has the angle of the roof. Look, this angle, it should be done in the same angle, which is logical. Till we reach the center line from both sides, and we get a sharp top. Don't overdo the job. Just make sure that we reach the center line at a specific angle. And then once you have that angle, then we are ready. We have, I think, obtained the angle we want. Now we can continue gluing the cardboard strips. We just make sure there's no damage. If there's any damage, you just remove the shingle and glue a new one into place. But I see it's okay. It's okay. Now we can continue gluing strips with wood glue. Just continue. And then at the end we'll have to check if the angle is really like we wanted it to be, and I see there's something missing. Maybe I should adjust the angle a little bit by knife, because I see it's not exactly the way I wanted it. Do it with patience. Don't rush when you're doing such a job, because you might pay for it. Okay, that side looks better. What the main thing is, the most important is that it is fluent. Yes, now it's fluent, it fits. Look, I'll show you what I mean. What I mean is that this strip is more or less okay. The last strip should be okay. And then we can finish the top with horizontal planks, which is cardboard strips. Okay, the other side also has to be done, so that it more or less has the same inclination with the roof. The glue hasn't hardened yet, but it is already strong enough that, and with the toothpicks of course, which are glued into place, it won't move anymore. Well, that's enough. Okay, now we can, like I said before, I can glue those last cardboards till I get like at this side I reached already the wood, but only the other side. It still needs one row more, which I'm going to do now. I won't bother you with gluing them into place as I did. I just will continue gluing those, and then I will continue to the top, one row more at both sides on the wood, and then I can finish it with some horizontal planks on the very top of the roof, which I will just show you how it looks like, but I'm sure you will be able to copy from what you're seeing. It's not too difficult. You just need to improvise. Don't put them too well organized on the roof, because then it will look like fake. To make it more realistic, make that they are not too perfectly installed. I did it on purpose, a little bit playing with it. You have to be able to play with it so that it looks like a real shingle roof, wooden planks on a roof. Thanks for watching, and until the next video.